Well, good evening, all you Lady Trojan fans from Millersburg tonight. The Trojans have taken their act down here to meet these Millersburg Indians as the Trojans come in with a league record of 2 wins and 1 loss. Their only loss coming to Line Mountain. And they have victories over West Snyder and Juniata. So they look to keep the scoring streak alive here, the winning streak alive. They have a 2-game winning streak going here. And Millersburg will provide the challenge tonight for our young gals. They'll send out Warner, Bingaman, Weaver, and Straub, and let's see, who's the 5th one? I guess I have 5. No, Crab. Okay, here we go. We'll pick up the Lady Indians as we go along here now. Opening tip controlled back into the backcourt here, and let's see, nearly rolls out of bounds. Tipped over here, Crab with it for 2. Well, the Trojans get a break right off the start there as the ball came back there, and Warner picked it up on the baseline and had Jenna Crab right there, and she put it home. Up the court comes, there's a couple of Van Oldens out here, and this is one of them here now, I believe. And I don't know, I didn't catch what their names were, but what their first names were. Anyway, into the corner it goes here now, and they'll try to go underneath with it. It's tipped away, picked up in air by UDA. Weaver coming up with that ball back here for Warner. Into the wing there for Straub. Warner spins it over the near wing. Crab going to take it inside, but couldn't do it, so passes it back out. Shot for 3 is no good, off the mark, and the rebound comes down inside there, controlled by UDA over to Straub, whose shot wouldn't go down. Rebounded in there by number 50 for the Indians. Ooh, a walk. Yep, walk called. 50 is Klinger for Millersburg, 54 Teets. In the corner for a shot by Crab, wouldn't go down, and rebound, let's see, controlled underneath there, but then we're going to say that Weaver stepped out of bounds with it, so it'll be inbounded by Millersburg. This is one of the Van Olden gals coming up court with it, I do believe. Swings it into the corner, and it goes off the pass and out of bounds, and so it'll be UDA ball. Played a minute and a half in the first period here. Straub, Warner, looping it inside for Bingaman. Christie will take it down, and Crab on the baseline. Driving underneath, and a foul call. The foul will be on number 35. That's a Van Olden. Inbounding it. Ball tipped away inside, but picked up by UDA. Underneath here, Straub for 2. She's fouled. She'll go to the line, shooting 2. Foul on 54 Teets. So let's see if Straub is as hot tonight as she was the other night from the foul line. Yes, she was. The other night against Juniata, she put 10 consecutive foul shots in, missed her 11th attempt, and then started it again with a 12th completion. So just a foul shooting machine. Second try, good. So she's 2 for 2 tonight from the free throw line, and that's the way to get them. If you can shoot them from 15 feet away, no one there to hinder you, and man, that's why they call them free throws, and she took it. This is Allman. Allman working it inside. She'll try to tip it, but it's spun away. Picked up in there by UDA. Quickly looping it out here for Crab. Crab heading down the paint. Stopping inside the paint here for Bingaman. Bingaman with a looping shot. No good. Rebound comes down this way, and back comes Teets. Teets for 2. It's good. Not T for 2. That's Teets for 2. Anyway, it's a 4-2 ball game now. UDA by 2. Inside, tapped loose, picked up out here by Warner. A good tap outside by Bingaman. On the baseline it goes. They'll try to spin it over here for Crab. Jenna traces down on the left wing. And she'll move it back here now for Warner. And then back to Crab. Crab steps inside, looking for 2. It's good. The shot will count, I do believe. And Jenna Crab will go to the line, shooting 1 to get 3. Oh, into the ball game, replacing Shumper for Millersburg as Jenna goes to shoot her 1. And it is good. So she completes a 3-point play, makes it 7-2 UD. As Allman will pick it up, fires it up court here now for 50. Teets from outside for three. It's good. I think she's the best shooter on the ball club, best scorer. And she brings the Indians back now to within two. It's 7-5 with 4:54 left here in the opening period. The ball's tapped out of there by the Millersburg. We don't have a spot here to see the scoreboard, to see the lineup on the scoreboard. And so it makes it very difficult to find out who these kids are from Millersburg. This is Warner. Near wing over here for Crabb. And then back for Warner and Crabb. Crabb steps onto the baseline looking for two. Reverses her shot. Puts the shot up a little bit too hard that time. The rebound down here for Millersburg. Teets coming back with it. Stopping, popping. It's good for two more. So Miss Teets has tied up the ball game. Now 7 up. There's what I got to read for the lineups. 4:22 remaining here in the first period. Tied at 7. Ball kicked loose in there and picked up by the Indians. Quick pass for Teets for two more. Yes. So Teets is the gal they got to stop, and so far they've been unsuccessful. And Coach Shadle says, hey, we got to figure this out now and stop this nonsense. It's 9-7 Millersburg by 2. Trojans inbound the basketball now. All tied up at 7. Warner with it. Over the wing for Straub. Straub looking for three. Just off the mark. Return shot put up by Bingaman wouldn't go. Ball tapped around, knocked out loose. And back with it come the Millersburg Indians. All the way down on the baseline she took it that time, but went out of bounds with it. Took it right off the end of the court. And UD will inbound. After a young lady here ties up her boot. That's 54. Teets tying it up. All right, now we're ready. Back come the Trojans. Warner, top of the circle. Now inside, they'll go. Oh, nice pass inside to Christy Bingaman. Rolled loose, picked up over there by Straub, and then a foul call underneath. And I don't believe it'll be, or will it be? Yeah, it'll be Crabb going the line, shooting 2. And putting her first one up and in. Good. Nothing but net on that first shot for Jenna Crabb. Gives the Trojans, or rather Millersburg, a 1-point lead now, 9-8. And Jenna can tie it up here for us if she puts this in. Whoop, nope, not that time. Didn't hit anything, and so it'll be Millersburg ball. Okay, so it's a 9-8 ball game. 3:27 left here in the opening quarter. And Millersburg up court with it. This is Allman. Teets, shot from outside. Strange looking shot, but well, it wasn't successful either. So now it goes out of bounds. It'll be UD ball. Stein into the ball game now to replace Weaver for UDA. Klinger, number 50, in the ball game for Millersburg. Near wing it comes over here for Crabb. Warner. Inside for Bingaman. Bingaman takes it to the hoop for 2. It is just off the mark. Rebound comes down. Let's see. It's loose. Coming over this way, but picked up by Teets. Teets has it back again for Millersburg. Inside she goes with it, and a foul called. A push foul will be called on Ashley Straub, her first. Inbounding the ball for Millersburg. Bounces over here for Teets. Back to Allman. She goes on the baseline. Shot from over here for 2. No good. A rebound tapped around inside. Let's see who's going to come up with it. It's on the floor. There's a scramble for it. They pick it up. Stein that time for UD grabbing hold of that ball, serving it back there for Straub, and now Warner has it in the corner. This is Straub, or rather Warner, now Straub. Inside Bingaman, back to Warner, or back to Straub for 2. It's good. A nice 2-point shot there by that Ashley Straub gives the Trojans a lead back now, 10-9 with 2:11 left here in the first quarter. Allman racing down the right or the left wing with it. Pushing it over here for Teets. Teets from outside for 2, no good. And a return shot and a foul called underneath. And that's going to send 31 to the line, shooting 2. UDA foul was on Crabb, her first. Billow at the line shooting 2, made the first one and tied up the ball game. She has a chance to untie it, did not do it. Rebound comes down and it's tied up on the floor, but Stein will come away with it for UDA. And back come the Trojans. Warner with it over in the wing there for Straub, into the corner. Stein Rolls it back for Straub, who'll give it to Werner. Near wing, they'll come with it. Crabb taking it on the baseline, going all the way underneath, pushing it back out here for Straub for Werner. Werner, 17-foot try. No good, and the rebound goes down on the other wing, picked up there by 35. And tie up, it'll be UD ball. Trojans inbounded here off the hands of Van Olden, 35, and out of bounds it goes. So UD will inbound again with 1:29 left here in the first period. Across the court it comes here for Crabb. Crabb for Stein. No, for Warder. Here's Crabb. Crabb for two. Nope, off the mark. Rebound inside here comes down for Klinger. Oh, lost it away. Crabb had it. She lost it. Stein puts a shot up. She's fouled. Foul will be on Klinger, I believe it is. We'll find out here in a second, or Billow rather. And to the foul line goes Stein for UDA, shooting two. Stein missed her first shot. Begani into the ball game for Millersburg. She's number 53. Stein makes a second shot and untied the score. It's 11-10 now. UDA by 1. A minute 12 remaining here in the first quarter. Allman up court with it for the Millersburg Indianettes. Over the wing there. Here's Allman for Tietz. Allman spinning it over on the left side. Nothing doing over there. They'll shoot everything to the right side because Tietz will shoot it. She'll put them up. Allman in front. Here for Tietz. Tietz dribbles a couple times. Now spins it over there. Tapped away nicely by Jenna Crabb. Let's watch Jenna put this one up and in. Jenna Crabb with a good steal and a good bucket. Way to go, Jenna. It's 13-10. Pass over here for Tietz. Tietz on the baseline, dumping it inside here. 35 for a shot for two. Clock down to 17 seconds remaining here. 13-12 UDA. Shot by Stein, no good. Rebound knocked out of there. It's going to stay UD ball. Warner getting ready to inbound the basketball. Does so back here for Crabb. Crabb stepping up for a shot. Just off the mark, and the rebound comes down there to the Millersburg Indians. Allman picking it up with 2 seconds. 1 second, that's going to do it. That shot there hit the top of the gymnasium up here. At any rate, at the end of one, UDA leading by 1. It's the Trojans 13, Millersburg 12. Millersburg starting the second quarter now with the basketball. Over there to Begani. Begani with Crabb on her. Has to pick it up. Loops it inside. Ball's here to Tietz. Tietz for two. It is good. Tietz gets that one to roll on down there. And puts her team ahead now 14-13 as we seesaw back and forth. Here's Straub from outside for three. That's off the mark a little bit. And the rebound comes down to Van Olden. And a walk called as she spun around inside there and couldn't get it loose. So UD will inbound the ball. Right here it comes for drive and a push inside here for shot from the wing by Warner. Wouldn't go. And then it's tied up underneath and it'll stay down here. So the Trojans getting some advantages underneath their own basket now need to get a point here and regain the lead as Warner will inbound the ball. Back here for Stein. Tip, but Stein picks it up. Straub has it. Over for Stein. Stein looking in for two. Just a little long. And on the rebound, Warner will chase it down. Picked up in here by Bingaman. Bingaman spins it inside for Crabb, but it's picked up by Tietz. Over the left wing she goes with it. Nearly lost the handle on it. Picks it back up again. On the baseline. And out of bounds it goes. Off the hands of Van Olden. No, off the hands of UDA. Van Olden was there, but someone of the Trojans knocked it out of there, so Allman will inbound. Allman picks it back and puts a shot up and in, good for two. So Miss Allman gives the lead back to the, increases the Millersburg lead now 16-13. Millersburg by 3. Warner, Straub for Bingaman. Bingaman to the baseline to Straub, and then a blocking foul underneath called on Millersburg. Number 50, Klinger, back into the lineup for Millersburg. Number 25, Undercuffler in there for UDA. Trojans want to put a little more height in maybe. Here's a nice pass and a shot good for two for Straub on a good pass from Christy Bingaman. And back comes Millersburg now. They lead by 1. Here's Tietz. Ooh, she was tempted. Allman fires one up. Good for 2. 18-15, the margin back to 3. Here's Crabb. Crabb taking it inside, and she is fouled. Foul will be on 50 Klinger as she leaped into Jenna Crabb. And it'll be inbounded underneath the UD basket. Or will she be shooting? Oh, it's 17th foul. So Jenna will be shooting a 1-and-1. You can't even see the fouls. Look at that fouls for them, huh? Can't see it. Anyway, Jenna will shoot a 1-and-1. Here's her first try. It is no good. Rebounded in there to Millersburg. She lost it away. Here's Christie. Christie dumping it inside, but then she lost it away. Then Christie's got it back again. And they'll bring it back here for Straub. Well, I'll tell you, here is Warner with it for UDA at the top of the circle. Looking for something to develop. Loops it inside for Bingaman. Bingaman spins it here for Crabb. Crabb for 2. It's good. A good play from Christie Bingaman. And a drop pass right there for Jenna Crabb, breaking down the paint. And Jenna put it home. Here's Allman. Shot from the side by Began. He wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to UDA. Back with it comes Crabb. Crabb looking down court, dropping it right underneath on a nice pass for Straub. So from Crabb to Ashley Straub, and Straub right there to put it home, and timeout called by Millersburg. Now as the Trojans have regained the lead, it's 19-18 UDA by 1. In the inbounds of basketball now as we get play back in here following the Millersburg timeout. Allman goes inside, has it immediately tied up. It'll stay down here this time, however. It's the other Van Olden gal. 51 and 35 are Van Olden's, but I'll find out at halftime what their names are. Here's Tietz from way outside for 3. No good. Rebound comes down there, and Crabb's got it. Dropping it off here for Warner. Warner for a shot put up in there by number 25, Undercuffler for 2. Nice bucket there as she just got the pass and popped it right up there. Oh, and here's a walkout in front on Millersburg. And UD coming down court now with a 3-point lead, 21-18 UDA. Inside for Undercuffler. There's a shot, or a pass, or shot blocked, I should say, by Warner. Ended up looking like a pass, but it was a shot that was blocked. And under the wing they go with it. Shumper with it. Passes it inside for Allman for 2. No good. Rebound tapped around inside. Let's see. It's going to be controlled by Crabb. Jenna coming down with it. She'll drop it here for Warner. And back come the Trojans for 3. It is in and out. No good. On the rebound. Let's see. It's going to be out of bounds off Millersburg. As they say, Shumper got a hand on that one. I guess it was. Yeah. So UD will inbound. From this side for 2 or 3. No good. Rebounded in there to Beganian, and she's tied up. Alicia Warner, her first. Here's Allman taking it on the left baseline. Back outside here for that Shumper gal. Dropping it over here for Tietz. Tietz working the right wing. Now out for Allman. Now back for Tietz. Tietz from out here for a couple. No good. Rebounded in there to Warner. And Warner will bring it up court for UDA. Pushes it over in the baseline for a shot by Undercuffler. Good for 2. Undercuffler really coming in here and playing some nice b-ball for Coach Shadle. As she nails her second try. 2 for 2 she is from the field. Can't beat that. Shot put up by 51. No good. And rebound comes down here to UDA. Near wing here for 3. Just off the mark and out of bounds it goes. 5 left here in the first half. Millersburg inbounding the basketball. Shumper with it now. Ooh, that looked like a walk from here for Tietz. And Shumper. Shumper here for Tietz. Tietz will take it down on the baseline. Oh, now on the wing she goes with it. Back outside. Trojans playing some good D, not letting anything happen underneath. Most of the Millersburg shooting coming from outside. Tietz again gunning one up from outside. Good for 3. Well, it took a little while between shots, but that one there she put down very nicely. And here's UD with Straub with it. There's Warner. Across the court it goes. Tapped around right underneath for Undercuffler for 2 more. Just came loose, and Undercuffler with 2 more. Nice second quarter she's having here at Millersburg. Teets again with it. Pushes another one up, looking for 3 more. Wouldn't go. Rebounded over there, but a foul called on Allman as she went over the back of Jenna Crabb, and Jenna will go to the foul line shooting a 1-and-1. 25-21 UDA by 3 with exactly 2 minutes left here in the first half. Crabb at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Jenna can put the front end of this one in. Oh yeah. Way to go, Jenna Crabb. 26-21 UD by 5. Ashley Lubold into the ball game to replace Ashley Straub for UDA. Here's Crabb's second shot. It's good. Jenna Crabb 2 for 2 on that try. Can't do any better than that. And it's now 27-21 UDA by 6. Here's Shumper. Bouncing it for Teets. Teets back for Shumper. Shumper back to Teets, nearly stolen away there by Bingaman. Then Teets nearly had it roll over her. In fact, she wasn't in much control. Now she is, more or less. And out in front she goes with it. Over in the wing, here's Allman stepping up, looking for 2. That's short. The rebound comes down on her side there for Teets, who puts the rebound up there and gets 2 more. It's 23-27 with 1:25 and so forth remaining here in the half. Here comes Crabb with it. Crabb on the baseline, wanting to go underneath with it. Has it stolen away from her. And back comes Allman with it for Millersburg. Allman. Wow, fired this one high. Teets able to grab it. She's a pretty tall gal. And Allman's got it back. Here's Teets again with it. Teets looping it inside. Shot in there by White, number 10. No good. Rebounded inside here by Undercuffler. Back for Warner. Warner had it blocked by Teets, and now it's knocked away. Coming up with it quickly here is that Shumper for 2. It is good. So the Trojans a little sloppy on the offensive side of the court that time, and they cost them. 27-25. Shumper into the baseline. Shot from over there long. Return shot put up by Crabb is good. Jenna Crabb taking the shot from the right baseline and picking it off as a pass, more or less, and put it home. All right. Oh my. Defensive lapse there, sneaking in behind number 41. I didn't even see her come into the game. I think she snuck in off the dressing room. No, anyway, she was in there. It's 29-27 now. Pass underneath for Crabb. Crabb loops it up and then good. Jenna Crabb practically underneath the basket as time expires here in the first half of the ball game. But man, what a first half as the Trojans and the Millersburg Indians battling it out here. The score at halftime is UDA 31 and the hometown Indians 27. Back with the second half here in just a moment. Okay, the second half underway now as the Trojan have the advantage of inbounding the ball first. Shot from the wing, good for 2 from Crabb, so that's a good way to start it off. And then a foul will be called. The foul will be on Straub. It'll be Ashley's second, I believe. We'll see. Her second personal foul. And Allman trying to inbound the basketball. Looking for Shumper, and it's tapped out of there. Allman will try to get it in again. This time to Teets. Teets breaking it down court. Fires one ahead here quickly. Stolen away nicely by Bingaman, and then she has it stolen away. And a foul called up here as foul will be on Christy Bingaman. I believe Bingaman had the ball on the steal, then somebody stole it from her, and then finally the foul is picked up as 35 Van Olden. That's the 35 Van Olders too, remember. There's a pass on over here for Allman. Allman tipping it out front here for Shumper. Shumper back here for Allman. Allman for a 2. Short. Rebound. Let's see. Allman has it. It's going to be tied up. Christy Bingaman and Miss Allman of Millersburg tie it up. And on a tie-up, it'll be Millersburg ball. Allman getting set to inbound the basketball. Played 35 seconds here into the third period. The baseline shot short. That was 50 put that one up, and she was short with it. Back come the Trojans for Bingaman. Near wing over here for Crabb. Crabb dropping it back. Shot put up by Undercuffler, and that's Undercuffler's first miss, but Christy Bingaman with the rebound puts it up and in good for UDA. In the meantime, Shumper racing down the right wing over there. Oh my gosh, had it banged out of there. She really did. Undercuffler come up and made the hit on her, and wow, Shumper got her neck twisted up a little bit, and a foul called. Find out that Liz is 35, Van Olden, and the other one is the other one, so we'll just call it Liz. Here's a shot knocked away in there nicely as Undercuffler got a hand on it, but tapped out of there, so it'll remain Millersburg ball. Ooh, off the foot of Warner. It'll be a kick ball. 32 played a heck of a junior varsity ball game, but she wouldn't shoot. So let's see if she shoots in varsity. Here's Allman with it. Swinging it outside here for three from Tietz. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in here to Straub. Ashley will drop it back here now as they go into the corner with it. Here's Crabb for two. It is good. A nice drive on the left baseline by Crabb for two. This is Tietz with it, breaking it down court here for Millersburg. She'll stop. Oh, and had it blocked out of there nicely by Crabb. Picked up by Straub, and back with it comes Warner for UDA. Good defense here for UDA. Into the corner, Undercuffler. Nice bounce pass on the baseline, intended for Straub inside there, but the ball went out of bounds off someone. Ashley a little bit shaken up on that play with her left arm or left wrist, but she looks like she's going to be okay. Here's Crabb with it, and Jenna, they're going to say walked as she leaped up in the air, and I didn't catch it on the tape, but kind of left her feet and went for the walk. So Allman will inbound. Here's Tietz. Wow, had it messed up in there nicely by Straub. Straub looking for some help, gets it back here. 15-foot shot is no good. And on the rebound, control over there by Kerwin. That's Kerwin, 32. Kerwin has it back. Kerwin, pretty good ball handler and everything else, but I noticed in the JV game, she didn't shoot, passing it off all the time. Here's Van Olden. A shot, no good. Van Olden, I think. And she was charged with a walk, called for a walk. Crabb for two, no good. Rebound goes back here, and Crabb steals it away nicely. She's tackled then, but she's okay. Warner over here from outside. Bingaman for two, it's good. Christy Bingaman with a 14-footer from right out around the foul line, puts it up and in. 39-27, the Trojans have opened it up by a dozen. Tietz off the leg of Bingaman, and out of bounds it goes. 5:16 left here in the third. Trojans inbound the basketball. Or rather, Millersburg inbound the basketball. UD with it. Stolen away nicely, or taken away that time by Bingaman. Ahead for Crabb, who'll drop it back here for Warner. Coach Shadle, good gal squad out here this year. Shadle looking for a good combination, and he's got several to try now. Foul on the inside is on White. It will be none shooting, and Warner will inbound the ball. Harmon, number 22, enters the ball game for UDA as Warner gets ready to inbound the basketball. Pushes it back here for Straub. This is Bingaman taking it to the hoop. Has it blocked away inside, and a foul called. Christie will go to the foul line, shooting two. I was on number 50, Klinger of Millersburg, as Christy Bingaman goes to the line to put her first one in. And whoops, just off the front. Billow, number 31, into the ball game to replace Klinger for Millersburg as Christy Bingaman puts her second shot up and in good. She's made 1 out of 2. And this is Tietz with it. Tietz ahead for Allman. 40-27, UD by 13. Kerwin underneath with a pass to Billow. Good for, or no, didn't go in. And back with it comes, boy, I'll tell you what, from my 1-inch black and white thing here on the camera, it looked like that went right in. Here's a steal by Tietz. Tietz coming back, breaking back with Kerwin, but stolen away by our number 12 out there. That's Jenna Crabb. Good steal. 40-27, 4:20 left here in the third. Into the corner, they go with it for a shot outside by Warner wouldn't stay down, and Kelsey gets the rebound, but it's a tie up, and on a tie up it'll stay UD ball. Kelsey Harmon with a good rebound that time. She'll get the no, she didn't. I thought she'd get the inbounds pass, but she didn't. Ball tapped away here by Millersburg, but then picked up by Straub. Gets it back over here for Crabb. Crabb will drop it to Warner. Warner inside for Bingaman. Bingaman dumping it on the near wing here for Kelsey Harmon. Her shot no good. And a rebound picked up in here by Millersburg. Kerwin has it for the Millersburg Indians. Passing it down court. Allman from outside for three. That's way off the mark. And the rebound comes down to Straub. Straub bringing it back for UD for Warner. Alicia Warner. Oh, nice baseline attempt to Kelsey Harmon, but tapped out of there as must have gone off Kelsey, I guess, because they're giving it to Millersburg. Kerwin starts up court with it. Kerwin taking it down over the timeline, has it blocked by Warner. Warner still chasing it down, doing a good job on it. Looking back out in front now for Bingaman. Bingaman with a bounce pass on the baseline for Straub for two. Good look up by Christy Bingaman to hit Ashley Straub with that one as Kerwin takes this one to the hoop. A shot no good. Return shot put up by 31 there. Billow. Here's Straub with it. Hornewing shot by Crabb for two, no good. Rebound comes back there, and Jenna will control it for UD. Takes it all the way down on the baseline. Firing it over here for a shot by Harmon for two. It's good. Well, Kelsey Harmon was anchored over here. She was just waiting for that ball to get over to her. She had it all measured and calculated and put it right down the chute. There's a pass intercepted by Harmon. Back with it comes Warner. I'll tell you, Coach Shadle's got to be pleased with the way these guys are playing here of late. Here's Kelsey with a pass from Straub. Shot put up by Bingaman, wouldn't go. Crabb's got it. Crabb looking around for some help. Has it out here for Warner. Warner will pick it up inside here. Christie for two, short. And on the rebound, Christie has it again. Puts her second try up. It's good. The bucket counts. And Bingaman will go to the line, shooting one to get three. All right, hustling and bustling in there are the Trojans. White checks back into the ball game as Christie goes to shoot her 1 of 1, get three. It's no good, rebounded, and they're going to call probably Kelsey Harmon for an over the back. Let's see. Yeah, they are. Now, how this guy saw that, I don't know, because he wasn't even facing the play. That was one of those that you just expect is going to happen, so he called it. Timeout called by Millersburg now with 2:10 remaining here in the third quarter. It's UDA 46, Millersburg 29. Okay, the Millersburg timeout is over, and Kerwin getting ready to inbound the ball. Does so here for Teets. Back to Kerwin. Kerwin starting it up court, fires it ahead here now. Allman on the baseline, White for two. It's good. Well, they worked that one back very nicely, and Miss White put it home for Millersburg. So up the court comes Nguyen. Over the wing there for Crabb, but then it's tapped out of there, I guess. No, they're going to say Crabb lost it herself, so Allman will inbound the ball. Martina Nguyen in there for UD. She's number 33. Here's Teets. Looping it ahead for that 33. That's Allman of Millersburg. She's stopped. Ball knocked out of there as Warner got a hand on it and knocked it out of there for UDA. Lubold in there also for the Trojans. Kerwin of Millersburg. Inside she'll go with it now. They'll swing it over the wing. Allman for two. No good. Rebounded to Crabb. Jenna breaking back by herself. Puts the shot up and wouldn't go in. Return shot is or pass back here for Nguyen. And Martina over here for Warner. Into the wing for two. Nope, not that time. Rebound followed up nicely in there by the Trojans. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded inside the Lubold. Good for two. Ashley Lubold, I think it's Ashley Lubold. I beg your pardon if it isn't. Gets two for UD. Show you the scoreboard next time we're up court. Here's Teets. Teets fires it down here for White. White picking it up on the baseline, tries to go underneath, but it's stolen away nicely by Lubold, and then they're going to say she walked on the end line. Score is UDA 48 and Millersburg 31. 53 seconds remaining here in the third period. Allman getting ready to inbound the ball. Short. Rebound controlled here to UDA. Lubold had picked it off for Nguyen, and then back here for Warner. Nguyen has it. Back for Warner. Back for Nguyen. Nguyen for a two. Little bit off the mark, and a rebound underneath there to Kelsey Harmon. She shot a great bucket that time as she was fouled, so she'll get this bucket and shoot one to get three. He's one and only shot good. 51-31, Trojans by 20. Here's Allman. Allman racing up court. Stopped by Lubold. Lubold with a block and a steal. Over here for Warner. Warner has it stolen. Picked up by Allman. And back come the Millersburg Indians. Over in the wing it goes for Tietz. Tietz for three. It is off the mark. Rebounded underneath there to UD's Lubold. Quickly ahead here for Crabb. Crabb reverses direction, puts a shot up. It's good. And Jenna will go to the line, shooting one to get three herself. All right. 4.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter as Jenna puts her one shot up and in. Good. She's had a nice night. Good 3/4 of a ball game here. Pass quickly ahead here to Allman. Clock down to 1 second. This is too late. And at the end of three, the score is the UDA Trojans 54 and Millersburg 31. Allman will inbound here for Tietz as they get their fifth player on the floor. That's what Miss Tietz was gesturing about here. They only had 4 guys out there. So Tietz with it for Millersburg, starting the final 8 minutes of the ball game. Klinger with it on the right wing. Back out here for Tietz. Near side for Allman. Allman across the court it goes. Now back out front for Tietz. Tietz back over here for Allman. Allman steps up looking for two. It's good. A nice bucket by Miss Allman for two. 54-33. Back with it Nguyen. Inside it goes. Back to Bingaman. She has it stripped away from her. Picked up in here by Allman. Allman looking for two. It's no good. Return shot by Klinger, way off the mark, blocked away by UD. And back with it comes Christy Bingaman as she'll give it to Martina Nguyen. Nguyen with it. Over the wing she goes. Nguyen, near side. This is Stein. Now in there for Bingaman. Bingaman. Here for Nguyen. Martina for two. It's good. Martina Nguyen hits two. And back come the Millersburg Indians. Allman firing it up court here for Klinger. He's dropping it back here for Allman. And up they come. Allman on the wing. Cross they go inside, intended for number 35 Van Olden, but tapped out of there by UD. 35 is Hunsberger in there now for Millersburg. Ball rolled out of bounds. Going to stay down here, they say. Allman ready to inbound for the Indians. Does so right there for Klinger on the baseline, but boy, is she tied up. Good defense there by the Trojans. They surrounded her like a posse surrounding the Indians or whatever. Man alive. Here's a nice bounce pass over here for Stein. Stein on the baseline is bumped by 31 Billow, and Billow will pick up the foul. And it'll be non-shooting. UD will inbound the ball. Stein inbound on the base. No. Nguyen. Martina Nguyen will inbound the ball for UD. Oh, out front she comes with it. Bingaman. One to take it inside. Goes inside here for Lucas for two. It's good. Lubold for two. Ashley had that position right. Just turn that around. That turnaround shot. Here's a ball stolen away by Straub. Ashley Straub over the wing. Nguyen had it tapped loose. And let's see. It's going to be controlled here to 45 Hunsberger. And Hunsberger gets a shot right underneath the basket and puts it in for Millersburg. 58-35, 5 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the ball game. Kickball on called on Millersburg. Allman got a hand on it, or got a foot on it rather. And Martina Nguyen will inbound the ball. Martina. Straub, near wing here for Stein. Stein, nice bounce pass inside for Bingaman. Bingaman on the baseline. Has to dump it here for Nguyen. Her shot no good. Rebound comes back outside here for Bingaman. Bingaman for Straub. Nguyen with it. Nguyen stepping up for two. Just off the heel of the bucket. No good. Here is Bingaman for two. It's good. Christy Bingaman. Two more for UDA. It's 60-35 as the pass comes down here for Tietz. Tietz bounces it out front here for Allman. Allman for two, no good. Rebounded in there to Straub. Straub will pick it off. Push it ahead quickly here for Stein. Stein racing to the baseline with it. Dropping it back here. Nguyen. Inside she goes with it for Leupold. No, the shot wouldn't go, and a foul called underneath. And that might send Straub to the line, shooting two, I guess. Let's see. Not sure. Yep. She'll be shooting two. Here's Ashley's first try, and it is perfect. Checking out of the ball game now as in comes that Kelsey Harmon. Straub's second try is just off the mark this time. Harmon with a rebound, and it's a tie-up, and it will remain UD ball. Trojans will inbound underneath the basket. 4:54 left here in the ball game. Martina Nguyen to inbound the ball. Back here it comes now as the Trojans playing around the key out here, right inside on a nice give and go from Bingaman to Straub, but Ashley's shot wouldn't go down, and then a foul called. Foul will be on Ashley, I do believe. It looked like she had a, yeah, I think it was on Ashley Straub. It'll be her third. Ashley does not look too worried about that one somehow or another. And anyway, Allman will inbound the ball. Bounces it there for Tietz. Tietz comes across the court here, but it's stolen away nicely on some great anticipation by Kelsey. Boy, oh boy, good anticipation by that youngster. Whoops, here's an out of bounds play. I think it looks like they're going to claim that Stein was on the end line that time. Kelsey Harmon with some good anticipation on the last play, and then took it and put it home. Whoa, little walk, stolen away. We don't want no walk. We want a shot here and a foul, and that's going to send Straub to the line once again for UDA. And again, this time she'll be shooting two once more. Here's Ashley's first try. It's perfect. Ashley Straub must spend hours at the foul line because she has got that measured almost to perfection. Her second try. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You saw it. And she does it. Here's a pass ahead. Oh, nearly stolen away. Ball Tietz will chase down. Back here for Klinger. And then Klinger picks up the foul. She goes into Martina Nguyen. And Martina will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1 for UDA. Nguyen back off the bench. She went over and sat down, but I think Martina was the one that was fouled. Yeah, here she comes. She went over and sat down, but she was fouled, so she'll be at the line shooting a 1-and-1. And see what Martina can do tonight from the foul line. This is her first trip. Her first shot of her 1-and-1 is in and out, no good. Rebound tipped around inside there, controlled by wow. Billow got all tied up in there, but they're going to call a foul on UD. Be non-shooting. 4:10 left here in the fourth quarter. As Hunsberger will inbound the ball. Trojans drop back this time. They will not put the press on the young Indians here. They're going to let them bring it up themselves. As Allman tries to loop it inside. Tapped away by Crabb, and then hold everything. A double dribble. They're going to call on Stein. They say she double dribbled it, and I guess she did. And so there's no complaint from the Trojans. Shot from the side, no good. Rebound underneath. Comes down. Let's see. They'll take it. It's tapped away nicely. Boy, Trojans quickness showing up tonight. Here's Crabb for two. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Hunsberger. She has it tied up very nicely. It'll be Millersburg ball, however. And UD will probably drop back. They do. That's nice of Coach not to keep the pressure on him here now. As we're winding it down here, 3:43 left here in the ball game. Over in the wing. Teets with it, taking it on the baseline, passing it back in outside here for that to Van Olden. Her shot wouldn't go, but she's fouled. Van Olden missed her first one. Here's her second try. She missed a pair, and Teets tracks down the rebound, however. Throwing it out here for that Allman. Allman for Teets. Teets across the court. She'll come with it. Now Huntsberger goes inside with it. Now back out here. Here's a shot by Allman. No good. Rebound. Let's see. Controlled by UD. But they're going to call a walk as Undercuffler was tackled. Went to the floor. They call a walk on her. 3:10 left. Shot weakly. Probably blocked. And back with it comes the Crabs. Jenna Crab for UD. Warner. Near wing over here. Stein. Warner. Crab for two. Short. Rebound to Stein. Good. Stein right there. The ball came right down to her. And she just popped her right up and in. 67-35. 2:40 remaining. Ball inside here. 35. That's one of those. I think that's Van Olden. And she put it home. When it comes to the Millersburg team, you know, you see those things on television. It says any similarity to persons living or dead is purely a coincidence. Well, when I'm calling the other team on a night like this with a scoreboard where it is, that's purely a coincidence. Here's a shot over everything. And on the tie-up this time, it will remain the UD ball down here. Warner will inbound the basketball. Hold it. Curio coming back into the ball game. 41 for Millersburg. She was in there earlier. She's a big, tall kid, and she got herself a point earlier, or 2 points, and timeout's going to be called by Coach Shadle. Trojan timeout over. They work it back here now as Undercuffler spins it on the corner here. They'll push it to Stein. Over the wing it goes. Back here for a shot from outside by Warner, just off the mark. Rebound tapped around underneath. Teets has it for Millersburg. She's breaking down the court, and it's stolen away nicely. Back with it comes Weaver for UD. 1:45 remaining. Warner with it out in front. Warner looping it here for Weaver. Weaver goes inside with a turnaround shot by Undercuffler, a little short. Turnaround shot by Crab, no good, but Jenna will go to the line shooting two. Here's Jenna's first shot. No good. Crab will try to put her second one in this time, and I think she will. Let's see. Whoops, nope, a little short. And on the rebound, Teets for Millersburg. Clock down to 1.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. This is Huntsberger inside. Whoa, hold everything. We got a foul underneath. And looks to me like Begani will go to the line shooting two for Millersburg. Well, it might look that way to me, but this is actually the other Van Olden gal. Here's her shot. It is no good. Rebound tip back here, and she'll put another shot up, no good. Rebounded in there to Crab. Crab coming back with a rush down the left wing. Picking up the dribble back out here now for Weaver. We're there for a pass underneath. Oh, a nice pass to Undercuffler, who was camped under there. And Undercuffler put it home nicely for UDA. Less than a minute to play. 69-37 UD. They'll bounce it over the wing here for that Huntsberger. Huntsberger gal looking inside. She loops it. Shot put up by 41. Curio wouldn't go. And a rebound comes down to UDA with 42 seconds remaining and the clock counting on down. Trojans will pick up their third in a row here now. After that initial loss, opening loss to Line Mountain. Here's the ball stolen back by Stein. Fires it out here nicely for Warner. Warner dumping it underneath on a good give and go, and the shot wouldn't go down. A return shot put up no good. Stein with a return shot, no good. And they'll wind it back here now with 18 seconds left. Here's Stein pushing it inside for Crab. Crab will take it in on the paint, and then on the floor it goes, and a foul called underneath. Foul was on Jenna Crab, and Teets puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded over here for Stein. Stein coming down now as the time starts to run down here. Pass underneath for Harmon. Her shot wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Undercuffler is good, and that does it as the buzzer sounds to end the ball game. The final score is the UDA Trojan Gals 71 and the Millersburg Indians 35. So congratulations to Coach Shadle and all the young ladies tonight, as they really have played an excellent ball game here at Millersburg and deserve this victory by a lot. Everybody really contributing to this one. Coach Shadle has got to be pleased, to say the least. So we'll see you at the next UDA ball game, which will be a tough one. I think it's up at Middleburg, I believe, but I'm not sure about that. Wherever it is, we'll be there, and I'll see you later. Good night, good ball game. Keep it up.